uh, I was talking to him about we have peer evals where we evaluate each person on our team, and we grade them. And I told him like this method is kind of flawed.
Let's try this out.
Because I want to be.
What's the mission?
It's something that doesn't need anything, like no C4s or anything.
That's good.
Like I told him like this method where we evaluate everyone and then we write down what everyone did, and he gets to see if anyone's being a weak link and call them out. And I told him this is counterproductive because I don't care if someone on my team is not as good as everybody else and that he's actually getting by because of everyone else's hard work, because his work actually mattered in the long run too. Like the fact that we, like, just for example, say we only had 40 hours to put into something for a milestone. 40 hours of work. But 4 people can put 40 hours of work. Even if that means one person puts 40 hours of shitty work, and that would be like equal to like 10 hours of our work. That's 10 extra hours that we wouldn't have had if it wasn't for him. Like, and I feel like that mattered. And so, like, and he agreed that it is counterproductive, and that's actually why he does not grade it the way that the school says it's set up. And they've actually went through, like, the teachers argue about what the, oh, here he is. We have to capture him? Oh, I'll have the bomb for it anyways. Wow, this one's red.
It must mean he's harder.
Probably. Red goblin. Oh, he's jumping back. Oh shit, I tried to start up the reload. Oh, that hit me. Oh, he does fire damage. He's red. He does fire. Oh, he's got to duck under that one. Oh, I should have jumped the second time.
You could throw it at him when he's open. Throw it at him now! Throw it at him now! What?
That was it.
That's all you had?
Yep.
We had to capture him?
Yeah. It says it.
Well, he's dead now.
I'm dead.
He's dead.
Break open that box that's behind him.
Oh, I instantly rolled.
I hope what's-his-face Bobby gives us supplies that are like for the mission that we're at.
I doubt it.
You know, instead of a first aid, he knows that like this is a shock grenade level.
Oh my god.
But anyways,
You're expecting too much from Bobby.
I don't know. That's how I would program. And I found out that about every month or so, the teachers argue about how they are going to do the peer evaluations. And this is so far the best thing that they could come up with, and they're not going to replace it with something that they can't really confirm will definitely be better. Oh, the box is gone. That sucks. So I'm just gonna kill him. Alright. Alright.
Hey, the box is here. Free first aid.
Jesus Christ, you're flashing red. Die already.
Is there... Have you been using guns that, like, you can hold your button down and it shoots?
No.
Is there guns that do that?
Yeah, the minigun does that, I know for a fact. Quick, get out of the way, Tex.
Oh,
so
we failed! That means I could die.
Take a loot.
What part of the minigun does it? The receiver? Probably.
So yeah, like in like a real world situation, when you have that person, you have that person. It's not someone that you'd be like. It's like a League of Legends match, and it's like we're never gonna win with you playing AD carry because you don't know how to play AD carry. You know, we were gonna replace you with a good AD carry. It's not like you can do that. It's
Oh, it's guns that say speed.
hey, your boss has hired his son, and you got to deal with it. Even if he sucks, he wants him to stick on the team, and he wants him to get experience, and he'll improve. So you have this rookie, and you know what? Oh, there is a lot of new stuff. It's up on top though. Track bosses, so you can find where the bosses are. Health regen, you need that. Half man, half machine gun. I don't even get it. How much money do I have?
Negative 15 seconds.
Oh, I'm missing one amber. Negative 15 seconds.
Yeah. The pea shooter.
There we go. Oh, I didn't buy a shock. I didn't know shocks would bounce off and then explode. I thought they just exploded on impact.
If you don't hit him where a spot where it actually receives damage, like you have to hit his hitbox.
So it's basically a pipe bomb. It'll bounce if it hits the wall, but if it touches the soldier blows up.
I really want that revolver, but it's so weak.
They're like, I would have to say they're like, if you can just drop anybody and get another person in their place, and you can see their like stats. I guess the best would, like, you would always like drop the worst and get the best. That's just not how the world works. And also, everything's like really black and white. Like, there was a guy that was on my team that I thought was super sucky. Like, everyone told me, watch out for this guy, he sucks. And the very first time I got to talk to him, he was a complete dick to me. And then, when we got our assignment, he just sighed and goes, I don't know how to do any of this. Thanks for not teaching me, Full Sail. And I'm thinking, what the hell's wrong with you, bro? I went to the same classes. And I even found out later that he's repeated so many courses in the past that Full Sail is going to kick him out if he fails again. And I can't even imagine like how many times you would have to fail for that. He told me, he goes, I failed a lot in the past, but I'm not going to tell you how many times. Let's just tell. He's like, let me just tell you, it's above 8 times. It's like 8+ times. I'm like, wow. That's a lot of times to fail. But, like, I get all this negative things, and I got this prejudice against them. Like, I'm judging them. I got this prejudice. And we have a bad first impression, bad, like, pre-information before knowing them, and then bad information, like, after our first meeting. And then he ends up being a whiz. A freaking whiz at something. And it's like, okay, you know what? You should really just stick to that then. And he's a pleasant guy when he's doing that. He's really happy. He's not a complete dickball to everybody. Or he wasn't. So, I mean, it's not everything's black and white like that. Like his pre-record, yeah, it's did show that he might be a hassle, but he ended up being useful, and I was glad to have him on my team. And we became buds for a while. Matt had a guy that was on his 7th year of a 2-year program. Holy guys. And the reason this guy was actually so good at what he was doing was because he ended up having to take a course like 3 times, and it's because he couldn't pass the final. Basically, that's what was holding him back. He missed the midterm and the final. Those were things that kicked his ass, but he got everything down, kind of like down packed, and he knew it way better than any of us because he took it so many times, and like the last time he went through it, he passed with like 100, and which beats my C+ that I got in it, and he also, when he found out he's getting kicked out after the next failing, he was like, you know what, I'm gonna go all out. I'm going to go down swinging. So he actually tried. He has a record of not trying, but he got a kick in the pants. You and those 2 bullet guns, man.
But look at this.
Super fast reload. Whoa, bouncy fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of games that don't show, like, there's some games that, like, I'm going to use TF2 for example. Medic doesn't get enough credit, so no one plays him. I think you get a point for Uber Charge, and you get a point after healing, like, a ton of health. Like, you have to heal, like, I think over 100 health, but, like, you heal small increments, and when,
oh my God,
when people are fighting, they usually don't lose 100 health unless they were going to lose the fight. Because, like, that's how much health you have. So...
this gun is only good shooting downhill.
Yeah. Definitely. Oh, it stops after a while, too.
Yeah. Because it's a pistol, and it's not expected to have long range.
But, like, Medic doesn't get enough credit. But there is something there that does give him credit, and he does move, like... The Medic can keep up with, like,
this is terrible.
what other people do.
Can we reset the mission?
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Like a medic can keep up with everyone else in scores. They can definitely do that. Like if they are definitely like getting the kills, like spies coming at them, and they Uber saw them, and they get extra Uber juice, and keep Uber charging and not dying.
Yeah, we can go.
Back to that gun, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The classic.
Wasted about $3 grand.
But I think they need a little more credit because of the type of stuff that they're actually doing is actually making. Oh, and they get assists, and that's where they get most of their stuff is the assists. But the assist, you get a point for every 2 kills. And, like, I don't think it's... But the guy who got the kill, there would be a guy who only reason he got the kill was because of the medic, and he gets a full point. So he's staying above the medic. But he's putting in, like, not as much work. But then you have a class like the Spy, who gets 3 points for backstabbing. So he can kill 3... He can put 3 people back into the respawn timer. Alright, let's get real, like, hardcore gamer. Let's use that term that I don't like. Like, who is the most useful on the team? You got the Spy you got the Spy that killed 3 people, and he has a 9 in his score. Then you got the Soldier Medic combo, and the Soldier killed you know, like a soldier ubercharge took out 2 sentry guns that no one could get by because it's a